God damn. Alright, cool. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Such a path to get to her. Holy smokes, man. Note to self, do not forget your passport tomorrow. Triff, I have a question. If I'm walking around, where would be a recommended? Should I carry my passport with me when I'm walking around, or should I leave it back in the hotel? Is it like having your license, the equivalent of like your license when I'm traveling abroad? Just carry it like it's a wallet? Okay. I'll do that. It's like your US ID? Okay. Maybe I should get that thing that was used on Eurotrip where he strapped it to his body. A zippable? Okay.
Long ago,
A zippable type. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
rained chaos upon the land. Some survivors found a safe haven, a secret place where magic was dampened.
Suba, good morning to you, bud. I hope you're doing well.
Of stone trees that seemed to repel the worst evils of the Rune Wars. Safe at last, it was here that these refugees founded Demacia. They harvested petricite and built cities that would keep everyone safe from the magical horrors outside their walls. Here, magic was harnessed for good. Mages used their powers to make the city stronger. The winged protectors were venerated for using magic to shield the city. Their wings still decorate Demacia's walls. But over time, history was rewritten. Those in power harnessed fear, blaming the Rune Wars on magic itself. the Mageseekers were formed. Zealous in their hatred, they banned all magic and brought terror to the mages. Within its own walls, Demacia was under siege. Mages hid to avoid persecution. Soon, Demacians believed that their nation was founded not as a safe haven from evil, but as a safe haven from magic. But magic cannot be hidden for long. It persevered in shadow and secrets. And people need magic, whether they admit it or not. I would know. I hear their prayers every night.
Kale and Morgana are sisters? Yops. Divine Judgment. I didn't even talk to Kara about the other two. Get Morgana's vision. Your pulls are getting better? That's what I like to hear. Taking less of a risk now. Are you going for the outside end? I know I suggested it, but I don't know if it's like... The toughest part is like making it your own. Because you... Early on into attempting it, you see how the distance is. Yes. Yes, please. I tell people, I was like... What's one of the most annoying pulls to catch? Those are just absolutely like... You're just like, should I catch it? Should I catch it? Even if you sacrifice some distance, at worst it rolls. At worst it rolls. Oh, not bad. 7 seconds? Not bad. If I get the sweet spot of like a breeze, I could get a solid hang time. But lately I've been trying to just go for a sharp angle. So it's just annoying to try to catch. And like, at worst, they drop the pull. Heck, I literally watched the Aviators play the... What is it called? The Shred. Utah Shred. Salt Lake Shred. And I think there's like 2 pull drops in the first half right off the bat, so it's crazy. Had 3 pull drops. Yeah, it's so satisfying when you get it though, and you can make it even better. And also, like, you don't have to always do OIs, but if you know like something feels like out of your control, you could like change it up with a different pull style. Also, you could put a lot more muscle into an OI pull. Also, for those who are sitting here like, what the fox is an OI pull? It's pretty much an outside in pull. Comes down with some edge. Depending on how you angle it, you can have it float, but if it comes in sharp at a sharp angle, it's hard to catch. You find it the opposite? Your IO pulls get maximum distance and hang time? I know for if I want to focus on hang time, I want an IO pull, likely. It just like, for me to get OI to have solid hang time, I have to hit the sweet spot. And I'm not really trying to aim for the sweet spot. Usually it's more or less a fluke on the angle I went for. Yeah, that's also true. Go to the war table. Can I like talk to you? Alright. I wonder what it looks like in this. Impassable terrain. I guess you could like separate the other enemies then. Where you turn into a dragon. Oh, you get some DOT after that. That's not bad, actually. Oh. How long is a limited time, though? How long is a limited time? Alright, I guess I'll put some defense and health in. Did make the game a bit challenging. My dumplings! Just out here collecting dew. That's the second time he said sorry. I didn't know leaders could get away with saying that. Wow. Wow. Pal, I think you would actually enjoy this game. Especially with the lore related to League. I think you could enjoy it a lot. Wait, don't I have to talk to her again for me to have access to spells? It's on chain mode. Oh, here we go. No? How do I get access to... Should I talk to Kara, no? Oh, there we go. I had to press the tab. Or the left and right bumper. Huge glob of sauce just hit my pants. I was just looking down. I was like, man, why did it feel like it hit something hit me? You look cool. Pal, if I can't go to Wimbledon to watch tennis, I might try to watch the U24 frisbee. I feel like there's like probably like 2 or 3 missions. Maybe like 2 missions. Whew. Yeah, they were cooking. Even in their roughest game, like in the open against GB, like their first half was like rough. Rough by all meanings. But then they that second half happened and they straight up clapped. I was watching their mixed match against Germany, their mixed team. It looked like an entertaining first half so far. It's almost. Oh yeah, you're completely maxed. You're almost caught up. Holy heck. $2,400. It's so expensive, man. Oh, good. We got everything on that one. Feel good about myself. I'm curious where I freaking missed the... Oh, okay. I was trying to dash again. Prepare for the next mission. What if I have a room for one mission? Oh, lost access to thunder. Thunder to the lightning. Da, 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 da. Max you out with that. Money. 800 gold. What's this? Wind. So we need ice. Wind and earth and lightning. Can't use ice. I guess we'll use be fun. Whispers in a Do I have the willpower to do this? Probably more straightforward, yeah. We'll have ice. Sure. Whispers in the woods. It's cool that they have their own side missions too. Alright, let's see how this goes. There's gotta be 4 waves, I could guess. Place one of these. That's fine. What's the other thing? I think it was wind and earth. We'll keep with that. Oh yeah, you do have to increase for. Oh my god. Actually have increased HP. Oh, you gotta keep aiming it that way, huh? Yeah, we could work with that. That's pretty cool. That's cool too. That looks pretty satisfying. Wow, just smacked it. Hey, Giraffe. You new here, but I had a question I thought maybe you could give me advice on. Go for it. Hopefully I have an answer that's satisfying to your liking. Can I reach you? Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. Yep. Yeah, good job. Good job on that. Oh, it leaves a DOT after that. So there's a streamer I watched for a lot of years, and I've realized over time that I kind of disagree with this person on a ton of things, but I still watch them even though they say things that I don't think are true. Mm-hmm. It'd be like that. Oh yeah. You go over the you go through so many years laughing at Alex Jones, and then you find out the content creator you've been watching is actually like an underling or something like that. Like you have that type of experience. And before somebody who's a viewer like, hey, I actually like Alex Jones. It's like, hey man, it's an example. But I can see that. People have their opinions, just follow your heart. I say it's okay to disagree and still watch as long as they say things and lean towards morally wrong. Oh, unless. Wait, you like Alex Jones? Oh my gosh, unsubscribe. I think you like not just streamers, but even like beyond the internet. Like not just content creators, but even beyond the internet. There's times where even longtime childhood friends that you hung out with since forever, you don't have the same views as when you were younger. Heck, things were much simpler back then, and they have a stance that you're just like, ugh, what is this? One more. Oh, I actually should have put the heal on that, huh? Oof, that was an accident. Unless the stuff they say is morally wrong. Okay. I guess the question is, even though I find this person weirdly a part of my life, and I've been part of their community for so long, I had a hard time figuring out what to do. It's weird that I care about them and what to kind of shake them by the shoulders in some type of way. Coworker thinks the earth is flat. Hey man, if I ever come across it, I try to listen to their rationale at least and go from there. For me, I was like, I go from the perspective like I don't know everything. I try to be as open minded as possible, at least try to hear the person out. I don't know how close of a relationship you have with the content creator that you watch over years. Like, if they value your perspective or if you guys even interact beyond just streaming. Like, if you have Discord, you hang out and play games together and stuff like that. Or even have Discord calls where you just hash out, like, hey, man, this is stuff that's happened in my life, and vice versa. So it's like that parasocial life is the toughest part. But the other tough part to parasocial life is when does it stay as parasocial and when does it actually become like something that's like quote unquote real? Like, for example, there's a plenty of people that I've interacted with for the past 5 years of streaming and as a viewer. And then I finally got to meet said people at TwitchCon this past year. And I will have the opportunity to do that again this coming week in Europe when I go to Paris. So there's times where you're like, is it a parasocial relationship when you meet the person right in the flesh? That's the tough part about that. That's the other thing. I don't know what depth your relationship is with this person. It's like, has it been strictly viewing and occasionally you interact with them via chatting and it just stops there? At that point, then it's kind of tough. It's like, do I want to subject myself to being around? Sometimes you get to a point where the person you've been viewing, something is just like irking you about it. Some people take a break. Some people watch other people more consistently, different varying viewpoints, and then if they come back and feel the same exact same, then I guess it's like self-reflection time. It's like, does this affect my mental health? Does this affect like other things? Does it stress you out? Things to that nature. If not, then it just gives you another perspective that you just happen to not agree with. Yeah. No. Yeah, if it's too one-sided, I can understand that. Is that what for you when it stops becoming a parasocial, when it's like a mutual hangout type of experience? Out of my face, bro. Bro. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, that hurts. Ah, that hurts. Somebody's got to go in there. Somebody's got to go. Ooh, that was close. Alright. I think that's exactly what I need to hear, actually. Yeah, it's a... And I will also say, this conversation is not a surefire type of like, oh, you'll find the right answer. But you'll have like a direction that like, you know what? I am okay with going in this specific direction. I feel satisfied with that. And if you end up having a better relationship with the streamer in terms of like your interaction, or just like it just gives you a good peace of mind just being a part of the community and stuff like that. For me, I try to avoid saying things in absolutes also. Me and Fox met in person. It was a fun experience. We even rode stationary bikes looking at it. Yeah, that was a great time. That was a great time. Then we locked eyes, but told him it's not okay. My wife is upstairs. This didn't happen, but I'm adding sugar to the story. You should have just left it that way. No, it was pretty. We got to try the what was that machine that it you step on it and it just shakes your whole body. Only Sith speaks in absolutes. Ah, we have a Star Wars enjoyer. I'm not super heavy on Star Wars, but I get some references here and there. Do we call it the freaking vibrating machine? Are we allowed to say that? Am I gonna get canceled? Because we were in the workout area of the Airbnb that we hung out in, and it was like next to the game room, and it was like borderline outside, but you could like open the door where you're like truly seeing outside. It was like a garage door almost. If I stayed out that, my back would have broke. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure El Rey's back broken after Steel got done with him. You're not lying about that. I'm telling the truth. That was probably I don't think anyone in their right mind, maybe Steel expected it because he did it, but I don't think anyone who was like getting ready to watch that game would have thought the outcome would be what it was. The absolute clapping that went El Rey's way. Oh, is this a fight? Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. I think some of the tough part, one of the toughest part about Twitch, like what you just said, Giraffe, was another aspect of Twitch that a lot of people are like, oh man, this is tough to deal with. I think another thing is like having a friendship via Twitch and you're not sure if it's worth like committing all the way through it, like sticking through it, like almost like a real life friendship. And it's weird if I say that, stuff like that, because for some people Twitch friendships are basically like that. I am still trying to figure out like how to describe friendships I discovered and created through Twitch. Do I put them in the same groups as my friendships that I met my best friends through? I'm still trying to figure that out too. But I will say, like, when you have those friendships die out, it almost, or even worse, it hurts even more. You're just like, dude, what went wrong? We used to like do X amount of things together. Like, what changed? You're like, life change. Similar to like people you know not in Twitch and stuff like that. Wow, I missed you. I don't even know how I ended up getting to know all of you guys and actually meeting up. That's why I try to tell people. When I tell them, I was like, oh, by the way, I have someone that I'm meeting for the first time who's going to be my roommate in Paris. And people are like, oh, be careful. I was like, you'd be surprised how many people were my first time meeting them at San Diego. I just had the luxury of like hanging out with Ore and Casey for like the 5th time. And heck, not many people who were meeting us at that house had the luxury of meeting others. They met everyone for the first time. So it's tough. This is hurting. No, I know it's like a tough subject. It was my first time meeting everyone in San Diego. It was super nervous, but it was nice. I'm glad it was super nice for you. There's this thing about unknown combined with loss of something that's bigger than the person themselves that scared me, you know? Oh yeah, no, Giraffe. You're not alone on that. You're not alone on that. Trust me. I experienced that feeling. Probably other people who are lurking here experience that feeling too. Sometimes it's even tough to talk about this type of stuff with people who you see day to day, not through Twitch. I'll say, I won't call it real life versus online. I'll say Twitch versus non-Twitch, specifically, in this case. I was around, but I wasn't really around. Um, Ouch. Jesus. Has it been 3 years? Whew. I would have hung out with Steel and Fox, but they had tickets to go inside. I didn't want to stand around outside. Oh, I would say this, like, initial part of TwitchCon, honestly, I was with Steel pretty often, and I think the best part was seeing him spot people he knew and nudging him and talk him into taking pictures and interacting with those people that he admired on Twitch. So that's like honestly what most of the first, I probably like the first day was for me. It's crazy that we really just really started talking. I think I'm more happy that Who's feels comfortable enough to start talking like he does with us. It's definitely awesome to see his perspective. Also, sorry I'm just eating randomly. I got hungry. I'm a big time lurker until I get to know people. Oh, hooves. I'm more or less the same. I'm starting to slowly but surely start to feel comfortable chatting it up in like other streamers' channels. There's people I interact with, and it's the first time they're like, after a couple of years, "Oh, hey, Fox, how are you doing?" It's a fun experience. 200. One away. Hey, Tappy, who's a lurker? Not me. No, never. How could you say such thing? Taffy, I don't think I've seen you since we played Don't Starve. Hope you're doing well. It's been busy around here. A good type of busy? You had an... Oh my gosh, I was just about to ask you that. Congrats on that. Seriously. Seriously, congrats on that. I'm happy to hear that. 7 weeks old. That's awesome. Congrats on that. One of my other best friends just had his second kid in December, and my other best friend is about to have his second kid the next couple weeks. So probably like preparing to get ready when I get back. 6 hours of sleep? Oh man. That's a different life. That's a different life. Can actually survive a fight. Jesus, man. In some ways, it's better than the first because you have more confidence in what you're doing. In other ways, it's harder because, like, also have a toddler who also needs a lot of attention. How do I juggle both? Anyway, what's this game? It's called the Mageseeker. If you ever played any League of Legends, it's based on a couple of characters from the game. Sylas is usually like a mid laner. Lux is a character. Jarvan, Garen. And it's honestly been really fun. It's easy to call this a Hades-like because of the movement and the way you attack, but I would call it closer to Wizards of Legend than Hades. And it's more story-driven, less. It's not a roguelike. You can also choose like your different. I think you could have a choice of. Can you choose the? Yeah, you could actually choose the difficulty. You can still change it. Like this was I chose KingSlayer. And then you can also like change like the health you have and the damage you do too. So it's pretty flexible in that. You know, my flight's not till 6 tomorrow. And I'm probably not I'm not driving. I'm not riding until close to 2 o'clock tomorrow. No, PM. It's gonna be in the PM. And before I have it incorrect. That would absolutely suck. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Ah. Yep. 6 in the evening. And before it's not even tomorrow? Why would you say that, Coy? Why would you put that energy out there? I do need to figure out what to do. I need to figure out what to do when I get to London because my check-in is not till 3. And I get there at 6. I was like, do I go to the place and just drop off my bag and just find a coffee shop to like sleep at? Do I reach out to a streamer? Hey, I'm in London. You want to get some food? That'd be so bad. I need to ask for a tip on that. It's gonna be a Vixie question. Hey Vixie, what do I do? I'm gonna do a main mission. Do I have enough willpower and time for this? Or we could go on a raid. Could go on a raid. But this will be the last stream until probably Wednesday the 12th when I get back. Hopefully I'm not like too dead inside. Let's see. It's interesting to put Twitch on what's it called? Follow, like recommended or suggested version versus like the most popular. They put the most random people at my top sometimes. I'm just like, I'm constantly searching around like, where are you? Who am I supposed to raid? Who am I supposed to raid? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let us see. I think that's could go raid Cat. Looks like Cat's having a good time. She's playing Fatal Frame 2. You gonna be in real live streaming in Europe? I might be on some people's streams. I don't know if I have the willpower to use my only source of communication as my streaming device. I don't know if I can. There's got to be someone that would like to meet you. You think so, Koi? Are you one of them? Alright, we'll go raid I'm Cataclysm. Looks like she's having a great time. Hopefully I get to meet there's a couple people I'm looking forward to meeting for the first time. Definitely Tove and Ladybug, Scholzy, and then like their community members will be the first time I get to interact with them. That'll be pretty cool. Hopefully I'm not too small to meet Ash. That'll be pretty cool. Just see her flex on me. Or tower over me. I'm pretty sure she's tall. I might lose my mind if I ever run into people I watch the most, though. I know, Koi. I know. If I can meet Apollo for more than a minute top, that's what literally happened. I ran into Larxa, Distortion, and Apollo. I think Triz too. As we were like walking away from a taco shop, and they were going to like a Japanese restaurant. I think they were going to a